Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in JUNKPUNK. We are working on monolith 2 and we're just getting started. Let's pick up where we left off. We started producing some steel. I let this run for a little bit. So we've got quite a few steel ingots. And we've got this thing loaded up with scrap. We want to make sure this thing runs 24/7. We just put down our forge. It has no power. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. Kind of want to get power squared away. I want to get the power squared away. Let's think about where we want to do stuff. We could do an array of wind turbines through here or on this side, or we could do wind up on the hill here, which kind of makes sense, and then get maybe solar down in the valleys. I don't know. Let's start with wind up here. Let's see if we can get what we need for some wind turbines. And we'll try to, like I said, we'll try to stick with the new tech here. Okay, 20 alloy and a bunch of gears, right? And electronics. Okay, so we're going to need alloy, tons of this. Bunch of gears. Bunch of electronics. Not enough. What do you need? Copper. Put the copper away. Let's go grab some of that back. Maybe one more, maybe? Oh, what did that do? Bring 10 over? Yeah, I want a whole stack. Got a bit of a storm coming through. Not a problem. All right, electronics. Bunch of that. And then we're going to need to backfill all the alloy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, a bunch of that. Let's see again what we need for each one. 20 alloy for each one. I got 40. We can do 2 gears. Okay, I got enough for 2. And electronics, I need 1 more electronics to get 2 of those. We're also going to need power poles, 5 alloy and 5 electronics. So we need at least 10 more electronics, I'd say. So let's do that. Right, 20 for the generators and then 10 for power poles. Let's do another 10 just for good measure. What else do you need? You need 5 alloy. Let's plan for 3 of these. So 15 plus 40 is what? 55 alloy total. Something like that. This may look a little goofy. There's not a lot of room up here for wind turbines. Just thinking if that's actually just too silly to bother with. It's such a small little plateau here. We could maybe get 4 turbines up. That's gonna look like garbage. I don't know. I want something that looks decent. We got so much room back here. Let's not do that. Let's do it back here. Let's do it back here. We'll find a spot. All right. Somewhere like this. Could we do this smart? Have these face away from us. And then run power poles between each 2 rows of these. I don't know how much power we're going to need. Hopefully I can run as much as I want in a cable. Bear with me while I scope out the location I want for these. I think that's it. Not positive. It looks like it's just trying to see if where this output port is kind of square with our factory. It's hard to tell, but it looks okay. We're gonna go with it. And what I want to do next, I'll show you, is power pole kind of here-ish. Boom, and then another generator kind of facing this way. I know we have surplus connections. We can actually get by with the lower level power poles, but we're going for looks here kind of too. Oh man, it's just so hard to tell which one is lined up. That looks right? Man, that's... Alright, I'm going with that. Is that... looks okay to me. I can't tell. I can't tell if those are perfectly lined up or not. Alright. I'm not going to worry about it. Connections. You into you. You into you. And then we need to find a good place for a pole up here. Man, that's awesome. Glad I could jump up there. And again, these machines that we've placed so far are, I think, are in a temporary location. But we need to get power over here. And we need it... I need to run it down kind of both sides of the machines because they are set up so that the power is on alternating sides. Probably for challenge. Make it a little more challenging to lay out your power in a way that looks nice. Again, this is going to be an iterative design. Do I want foundations? I do eventually. May have to tear some stuff up. Eventually. We're going to, like I said, we're going to do this kind of in iterations. Meaning we're going to rework it as we go. How about power cable from you? Will you reach? Will you reach? You do not... Oh, do you want to reach? You don't want to reach. Does not look like it wants to reach, right? Not quite. Doesn't look like it. Unless... Let me try that one more time. You... There's kind of an option to kind of do segments, I believe, of cable. Let's see. If I click, boom, and then can I connect to this? Bring it up in a way that's not going to look horrendous. Apparently not. Yeah, I do not... Not like where that's going. Let's take that out. That's horrible. I'm gonna need another power pole. Like this one's not placed very well either. Let's move this around a bit. Hopefully I'm not wasting too many resources. Now let's try and get these connected up. Hopefully this will be enough to reach. Okay, then we need to get into our little town here. Let's see how this guy's doing. Let's get some scrap in there. Kind of want to make sure that thing stays running while we're doing this stuff. take some more of this. Build some more foundations, so we'll grab some more this stuff. Chew through some steel and some aluminum. Oh, can I not make it once something's on there? Look at that. It's not going to let me place underneath the machine. All right. We're going to have to replace some machines. Some of that I can do maybe between episodes. This is where the power is going to kind of travel along this, this little row right here, at least initially. Okay, let's get a power pole if I have one, if I've got the resource. Do I? I can't hardly tell. How about dead center? Connection. Let's see if we can get this wired up. I should still have some cable on me. Okay. And then how far can we run power poles? Need electronics. Let's go build some of that. Hopefully this will reach dead center. Boom. Cable, can you reach all the way? That would be nice. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Nope. Let's find the happy medium. Can I do a power pole? I can't tell on the color if that's gonna let me or not. How about right here? Okay, we're good. Connections, boom. I'll use the top ones for now. Okay, I see what looks like a little bit of the cable that I had from before. Let's destroy that. You see it poking out of the ground here. That was a previous attempt. A little resource out of that. All right, now we want to take up this wind turbine. This cable. And let's see if we can put... Pardon my jumping around like a nut. Let's get some of this down. Bummer, I can't put it underneath, but you can see it kind of clipping under the machine. So we'll have to move that machine later. It may not be here long term anyway. Let's grab another cable. How many do I got? 13 left. You can hook up there. I suppose since the port's low, we could do it like that. It looks a little better. And I can walk through them. Oh, that's nice. I actually like that we don't have to jump over. No problems. And realism for me with that, I like that better. Can I make another turbine? Looks like I got the stuff. Let's throw another one down. Since we just kind of ripped one up. Do these reasonably apart for looks. Oh, I can pack them together, but it just looks horrible. Boom. And then I probably don't have enough for a power pole. Let's see. Yeah, it looks yellow to me. What am I missing? More electronics. Before we do that, I'm going to feed our little foundry guy. Try and keep that running as much as we can. And we said we needed a bit more electronics. Actually, harder to tell how these line up than you would think. Or than I would think. This looks okay to me. So you can see that's going to be the layout. It's not great, right? This one needs to go over a little bit. This one's... Oh, boy. These both need to move over. Just hard to tell where square is until we get foundations down. Let me try to make that a little better. Oh, man. I don't like being too worried about the micro details here, but I don't want to put foundations down for this area. I think it looks better without them, actually. All right, let's try that again. Power pole. Maybe this guy first. Looks like that's lined up, doesn't it? It's not lined up with the other one. I see. But it's lined up here. All right, I'm happy with that. This may end up being the exact same thing we just had. I'm going to try it. Here. Man, is that hard to get to match exactly. There's probably a cut and paste I could do. All right, that's... Oh, man, that's really bad. One more try. Then we're going to move on and not worry about it. That looks okay. How's that? It's going to have to be good enough. Let's get it connected. And then we'll move on to other things. We got stuff to do. All right. That gets us a little more power. I don't know. What do these things put out? Does it say? Yeah. Generation is 72 so far, and usage is 10. We've got a little bit of surplus. Not for long. We need to wire up our second machine here. How do we want to do that? Somewhere we need power to cut across. What about off of this guy? We come across, and then we have power come down through here. It's going to be going on our old foundations. Let's see, are they going to let me build foundations here? Power. Do I have any? Do I have it? Is that? Okay, good. Connections. Pull across. We'll stick with the top. Hopefully that reaches. It looks like it's gonna. Nice. Okay, I Probably don't have enough for another one, do I? Do. Good, good. Well, right there, and it's not centered here, but that's all right. I need resource. Do I need resource? I'm clipping. I can't get as close as I want. That's a bummer. I'm clipping into the machine, it looks like. And I need electronics, most likely. Let's do some of that. We need to move this other power pole back. So that's about right there, and then this one here instead. Okay, we'll get our connectors going. Gonna need to make more power cable. We can do that, I think, at either crafting station now. Not perfect, but it's pretty good. Will it reach? Maybe not. Oh man, so close. Not quite. About another power station. Power pole, I should say. You can guesstimate where that other one is. It looks like it's on this block, maybe. Again, this stuff may all get ripped up, but it's at least semi-organized to get us started. Okay. Oh, did I block my path with a belt? Let's try that. Modern belt. Sure what I need. Do I need to craft these? We'll find out. You, not there. It. That's good, right? Perfect. I like it. Okay, this machine has power. We got the recipe already set to the alloy. What we want. Can hand feed in a bunch of aluminum for right now. We got a lot. What I don't have is a lot of inventory space. So we'll just plug these guys in. There it goes. Boom. This machine seems to operate pretty silently. I don't hear anything. Burning through this scrap pretty fast. Come on. There's not enough space in inventory, and there's an open spot right there. Okay, I'll do it by hand if you insist. Okay, naturally we want to get a hopper fed into this thing. But we might have to rip it up, put foundations down, and then plunk it back down. I'm going to hand feed it for a little bit longer. Oops, wrong one. There we go. What we want. Boom, boom, and you can go there. All right. What I want to do, and I may need to wiggle things around. How can we do this? We want to have another foundry right next to that one, belting in here. And then I guess we're going to ignore this big port for now. But it's going to mess with my power pole layout quite a bit. So we may have to get a little creative. No, we need foundations. Let's grab some of the finished alloy out of here. Nice. And let's at least start by putting some foundations down. We know we're going to need that. I'm going to start from here, I guess. Just want to make sure we're lining up. Boom. Oh, good. We were able to put underneath the machine here. That saves us some trouble later. Never know. This quote-unquote temporary setup may last forever, as is known to happen with factory games. At times we start out thinking, oh, this is just going to be temporary. I'm going to move it, and then it stays forever. All right, output. The output on this machine looks to be only the mega belt. And what I'm thinking of doing is putting a storage on the end of this. Yeah, two things on my mind right now. One is getting the aluminum smelted and fed into this thing. And the other is the output and a hopper to store the output, that alloy. And then eventually that alloy is going to be turned into those vials. 1/2 the ingredient we need for the vials. Let's expand this out a little bit further. How are we doing on alloy? We got 24. I really wish we had lights I could place. Light up the factory here. Okay, am I out of resource? Looks like I might be. Before we grab more, let's feed this guy a little bit more scrap. Boy, we're burning through it quick. I had 2 full storage units. That off. That off. All right. Now let's grab what we've got in the output inventory here. 124. We'll take it. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. It is 5:57 p.m. But it is dark. Makes it hard to build. Hard to see if things are lining up. I'm not crazy about it. All right. This area looks to be all filled in. Let's see about another foundry. I've got what I need. I got plenty of gears and I've got the alloy. It's just the power we're going to have to reconfigure, I think. I want this relatively tucked in here. Let's think about that for a second. I'm going to put a couple more foundations here. Hard to tell. That looks like I'm... thinking of moving this in one. So I basically want a power pole close as I can get this machine in a way that is still kind of looks organized. Find one. You know what I mean? Like on the pattern on the foundations. But maybe, I mean, that machine's not perfectly placed. That might work. Let's try that. Connections. Again, we're going to need to produce some cable most likely soon. And then somewhere back a bit, maybe all the way back to here. we change things up the way we've got it organized. Let's put some more foundations down. Do I have what I need? Saving. Okay. And you. Escape out of that. Kind of see where I'm going with this. It would be a pole right on this line. So let's take the cable out. Power pole right on this line here. And I'm missing, what am I missing? Something. Electronics. More electronics. What am I doing? I should be able to make plenty. Okay. Kind of like it there. Down to 6 cable left. We'll stick with the top ports if we can. And then this guy is going to... do we have that plugged in? We do. This guy over here. Boom. And then we have to connect it up to the actual array so we can get power. And then this one's going to come out for now. We'll find a new home for that. All right, let's wish I could put a foundation down there. We're gonna have to do that maybe between episodes sometime. Machines, auto foundry. I wish I could zoom out about 5 times more so I can place this a little easier. Trying to use the pattern on the foundation blocks. I guess I want to be as close to the cable as I can get without it looking too crowded. Then this, see, I got to move out of the way. Well, let me get the camera angle. Oh, cannot. Can't see what I want to see in order to be able to place this. That is darn close. Let's try that. See how bad it is. Whoops. Oh man, it's pretty close, right? Is that lined up? I think that's pretty darn close. Hard to tell because it's dark. But yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's get this belted and powered, and then we'll call it an episode. Connections, modern belt, U to U. And then we'll run power kind of like we just did. Trying to get my guy to focus his flashlight where I can actually see something. Power. We go on this. I think we did something like that. Let's get more foundations placed if we have it. Boom. We might want to move this whole array over one. And instead, bear with me here while my controls, kind of like that. And then maybe take out this pole and move this one over as well. Do I have, let's see. gonna see if I can get some more alloy. Do we have any waiting for us? We do, a lot. Nice. I gotta have my inventory open apparently to get that. Boom. I've got a decent amount of electronics. Connect this up before I forget. And then this can go up top. And then I'm thinking of getting rid of this one. Let's do it. Hopefully you can see where I'm going with this. Oh man. Whenever I rush, things go slower. Boom. Boom. Or pull there, and then we just connect this up, and we are good to go. We should be good to go. Yeah, and we're gonna have to craft more cable. All right, I think we're powered. Let's see what it says in terms of the power usage and all that. We're producing 57 and we're using 40. We're gonna have to scale up obviously as we go, but that's fine. We got lots of room for a wind farm there. And then this one we want to put on aluminum, I think. Oh, rare metal scrap is the only recipe, huh? Oh, I kind of didn't anticipate that. That's all right. Rare metal scrap, we'll take it. Let's feed that some rare metal scrap. We probably have some. See, I've got a bunch of aluminum scrap, right? We're either gonna build a portal and shuttle this over ourselves to the old style foundry and just smelt this up there, or we're gonna have to build some kind of level 1 metal processing somewhere around here as well. But let's grab some rare metal scrap. Boom, boom. Boom. I hate to give this up for aluminum. It seems like we could make that cheaper than using this, but rare metal scrap, just top out that stack here. Okay, that's producing the aluminum. In it goes. We should get a whole bunch of goodness here. Probably need to feed this guy some, yeah. I could belt from behind this hopper straight on in over here, but it would look pretty ugly. We'll have to figure out a solution for that. But for now, let me just feed this thing 8 more, and then we'll call it an episode. We are now producing our alloy. Kind of semi-automated. It's a little cheesy having to feed this in here like this. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We may change things up a bit. But at least we've got an abundant supply now being produced. Pretty sweet. And, let's grab some more. What was that? Rare metal scrap. Do I have it? Lots of electronics. Rare metal scrap. We'll put some more of this in. You hate to burn this all up for aluminum. And I've got a bunch of aluminum already smelted. But we'll give this some to go. How much do we get? 2 to 1. So 2 rare metal scrap for 1 aluminum ingot. Last thing I could do is throw in some of these aluminum ingots that I've already got smelted in there. Boom. All right, let's call it an episode here. We are starting to factorize our setup here. Next, we probably need to worry about sand. We need to increase our solar, our power generation. So we'll add to that a little bit. Then we need to look at what it's going to take to harvest that sand mound in the distance. I think it's going to be drones, and then start producing glass. But yeah, not too bad. We're making progress. For now, this is Glidercat signing off. Thanking Glidercat channel members and patrons for their support. And thanking everybody else for giving the videos a thumbs up. I'll see you all in the next episode.